Ladies and gentlemen, in this Red Game Episodic video, we're going to be taking a look at a TellTale Games Batman, which is very much in the same vein as the companies Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, and so on. Now, I just want to disclaim that we were given this code for review purposes, although we weren't actually asking for the code, they just sent it over, but still, I want to disclaim it for obvious reasons. Now, currently, this game is available on Steam for $18.99 and, of course, is published and developed by TellTale Games. Now, I haven't started this. This is going to be the very beginning because, obviously, this is story-orientated, so I don't want to delve in like halfway through an episode and then spoil everything for you. So, this is kind of like you're going to be experiencing it at the same time I am. Now, currently on Steam, there are a couple of folks having issues with performance with the game, so we're going to see whether that's the case for me. I'm running actually an RX 480 graphics card, because we're using it actually for review again, because I had to pop it back in, because AMD decided to release some damn drivers, which boosted the performance of DirectX 12 version of Tomb Raider, so that's beside the point. And I'm also running an i7-4770K and 16GB of RAM, so a very standard setup. So obviously we're going to find out whether we're having performance issues. With that said, we're going to have a look at the game's settings first, and then we'll jump into the actual title itself. So, save files, you can adjust those, you can copy, delete them. By the way, just for your FYI, there is a TellTale Games network functionality, but I haven't bothered to set that up, mostly because I can be bothered to sign in and make an account for this particular video. So you can adjust music sliders. I've decided to turn it down just so that voice is the highest volume. You've got subtitles and subtitle size. I'm going to be using small, but I will be leaving them on screen for folks who like to read them. Gameplay. Pretty much what you can imagine. I'm going to be using keyboard and mouse, so not too big of a deal. And obviously you've got display styles as well, so you can just see those. Standard, minimal, and standard. Standard, minimal, and standard. That's about it. Finally, under graphics options, basically what you'd expect. I'm running on a 1080p screen simply because of the capture hardware that I'm using. High quality, and you've also got high performance. So, two options. There's no medium here, don't you know. And anti-aliasing, which doesn't actually tell you what the anti-aliasing methodology is, which is kind of a pain in the butt. And full screen. Now, just for your FYI regarding... I don't know why I keep saying bloody for FYI in this video. Anyway, for your information on the resolution problem, I had a couple of people actually mention on Steam that they couldn't adjust the resolution in-game, and it's actually very counterintuitive. What you have to do is adjust the resolution, and then you have to back out of the menu twice, and then it'll ask you, do you want to save the settings? You click yes. If you just back out once, then go back into the graphics menu, the resolution will be what the default was, which for me was 1024 by 768. So that was kind of annoying, and you also can't, for example, set it to 1080p and press enter to select the resolution. So you have to back out a couple of times, which is kind of bizarre, but it works, so whatever. And that's it. So you've got videos, which obviously would be, well, relevant choices. Most of this is going to be unlocked, of course, as you start going through the game and you progress through the story. Videos, very much the same thing. I don't actually know what's going to be. Although, we've got a couple. We've got some trailers and stuff, but we'll go through those later anyway. And finally, we've got episodes. So, there's only episode 1 currently, which I'll be starting from. Episode 2... Episode 2 is coming soon, of course, and Episode 3. But we shall naturally be playing from Episode 1 anyway. So, let's click the button, shall we? It seems like a great option. Alright, I'm going to leave that default because I have no idea what your settings are going to be on your phone, so I figure if we choose default, it's going to be the best for everyone, or the worst for everyone. Select the Bat Tech colour. Well, we are Red Gaming Tech, so I guess there has to be a red, doesn't it? It sounds like a tip-top idea to me. By the way, if there's lots of noise outside, I can only apologise. Someone decided it would be a great time for them to start cleaning the drains outside, which is coinciding rather nicely with recording, I find. Right, so the story is tailored by how you play, okay? So I wonder how much freedom that gives us. When, by the way, whenever there's talking on screen, I'm going to shut my damn mouth. Well, I can see some aliasing issues, so that's making me twitch, considering. Right, frame rate looks okay so far, although I don't have fraps enabled, although there is some jerking when it comes to switching scenes.
Hey, what are you...
Well, I guess it would be the darker of the series then. This is not one of those, he's gonna just, you know, give him a cookie or something like that and make him fall asleep. No, he shoots him in the noggin. Okay, there are a few performance hiccups. The game does suggest you update your drivers, but they are the latest drivers that I'm running currently.
Hey, you think he's gonna show? We'll bring the whole goddamn place down.
Stay focused.
We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Oh, that's a very cool train.
Christ.
Move in.
Huh.
The hell?
Back! Get back!
Ow.
Gordon. They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Okay. We shall press the E button, since it's so insistent. Okay, we're going to press E again, apparently. He's like, dude, why be there a cable sticking out of the middle of a building? You're not exactly the world's best trained operative, are you, dude? You're just like letting the man run, smash through the window. Well, that was somewhat anticlimactic.
Can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
Just to reiterate, while cutscenes are on, I'm going to shut up.
Shit! The hell'd he go?
Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Personally, I'd be pretty good with the thing getting out. At least that way it's not going to, you know, murder you, which would be kind of nice. I really like the artistic style of TellTale games. Alright.
What was that?
I like the fact it's giving me a introduction to the controls, because I was kind of wondering how this would work, to be honest. Oh, I see. Alright, I got ya. Grip.
Back to back, circle up!
You've got like the worst gas masks ever, just saying. Shift plus A.
I know you're trying to create
Ow!
but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
I think sometimes you need ribcage that works, dude. Oh shit. Shift and E. Shift and E is going to be a friend, I think, by the time that we've finished with this. I have a feeling this might work really well with controller, though I don't have one plugged in at the moment. Oh, fuck a duck. Okay, I'm kind of rusty on the control. Well, I would say rusty. I've not played it, so I can't really be rusty, but kind of dicey on the controls, but I'm getting there.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
Well, if you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding.
Aww.
Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
I do this for the thrill of it.
I'll show you a thrill. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
I have a feeling this is going to be an interesting experience. Oh shit! I kind of want to see how long I've got to actually do one of these actions, but it might be a kind of a bad idea to try that. Shifting Q. Shifting Q is a bitch, by the way, on my keyboard. I keep hitting Shift and W, so I might have to... Shift and E is easy, but Shift and Q is a bitch on my keyboard. I might have to adjust my hands. I do feel that there is a little leeway though with the buttons, which is kind of nice because I've had a couple of minor fuck-ups and the game has registered the input correctly, which is kind of nice. Because I hate games which are really, really stringent.
I wouldn't be so sure.
The fuck is that? Yeah. Come here! I feel like Scorpion suddenly. Get over here!
Two of them now? Jesus! I got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
Balls! Okay, that was way too slow. Got your thing!
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
Oh shit. I was gonna say, I didn't actually have my hand on the mouse, which was really stupid. I was scratching myself. I think you didn't see that, so it's okay, and I made it. Got ya! There you go. Well, this is gonna hurt.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Ow! Tonight went smoothly. I'm gonna make the assumption.
Step
Oh,
out
never
of the
mind.
shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Relax, it was important.
Not more than this. I know you despise these things, and truth be told, I do too.
What, a chance to show off your teeth and talk about yourself to a room full of money? Say it ain't so.
It's called playing the game, Bruce. And tonight, if you hadn't noticed, I'm playing for City Hall. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can
Is it
see
just
him.
me, or is Harvey a tall-ass
It shouldn't be
motherfucker?
painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. So just put on your billionaire smile and don't punch anyone. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Isn't Batman like 6'1", 6'2"?
Come on.
Harvey must be like 6'5" in this, I swear to God. I'm gonna look that up later.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals.
Yeah, well, Arkham Asylum's always worked so well so far.
Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Yes, well, that was a long time ago. I've moved on.
Of course.
Together, we'll help the whole city move on.
They don't look very impressed with his shenanigans.
Not how I pictured that going.
Right now, I'm picturing another drink.
I was kind of hoping you would mention my campaign. Or at least, my name. And now I'm picturing that drink, too. Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Well, I'm doing better now.
Yeah, smooth.
I'll tell you, if all these stuffed shirts weren't around, I'd give you the private tour.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood?
Yeah, I nicked myself shaving.
Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding. Kidding.
I was going to say, that was a death glare.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Well, he looks friendly.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
Well, this is going to go smoothly, I can tell.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
This doesn't look good.
Maybe he can change your mind.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of...
Is that Sully's voice from Uncharted?
I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone.
Yeah, definitely Sully.
Thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
We're trying to make frenemies here.
Oh, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill. Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Oh, come on, guys. Bruce.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle.
Yeah, he's got a truthful there.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine. This is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Quite liking the story so far. Batman. So, obviously this is a first impression slash, you know, kind of giving you an insight into if the game's good. I like it. Now, so far, I've noticed a little bit of a rough loading between the transitions. But aside from that, not really having any problems with the game itself. It's running quite smoothly for me. But I'm really liking the story thus far. In fact, I think it's because of the Batman universe. I'm actually enjoying this more than... And I know I'm probably going to get some hate for this, but I'm enjoying it more than A Wolf Among Us and The Walking Dead. I feel that this works quite well. The only issue I have so far is I feel that the QTEs are a little much. But it's still very early on, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Now, obviously now we're properly into episode 1, so possibly tomorrow I'll put out another part to this. It's not going to be a Let's Play, but I might go a little bit further into the game and give my, I guess, in-depth thoughts and opinions. But I'm going to play for a few more minutes, just to kind of give an idea of where we are. I guess those tickets are from his parents.
Tonight, 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items. But the most
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty
Okay, alright, let's see how this works. That's main screen. We can watch, we can scanny, we can update this, codex, and we can look at the data port, and we can do some other... Can we actually walk around? Okay, we can walk around. So let's do that. Look at data drive. Alright, well, I guess the first thing for us to do is to take a look at Gotham Feed. W and S scrolls, which is kind of a pain, but... oh no, we can use mouse. That's alright then. Alright. Oh, balls. I pressed escape. Apparently I shouldn't have pressed escape. I was kind of hoping to get out. Oh, right-click exits. Probably should have noticed that. Alright, we've got data ports. Let's have a look at the codex again. Alright, so previous menu. Alright, so let's say we'll click on her, see what access.
Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving
It's kind of weird because you can't right-click on some of that. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Alright. Let's click on the main screen. It's actually really cool that they've got this. Right, well, let's,
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Well, I guess we're going to be scanning this. Okay, who wants that for their PC setup? Let's just be honest now. Write in the comments you want that.
Find out what was so important.
That'd be so godlike. You go from like a standing desk and then the desk lowers a little bit, then you get your chair up, that'd be amazing.
Encrypted.
Oh, come on, did you expect it not to be
Manor
encrypted?
has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here.
Really? Only 7
in a
bedrooms?
dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
You can rotate using WASD. Alright. Am I supposed to just keep rotating? Oh, there we go.
Map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to
Well, considering it's 0%.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I had everything under control.
That's true. I've seen you take down worse thugs. But I'd already sewn you up once tonight, and I had no interest in a repeat.
Touché. Touché, good sir.
For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before.
Okay, so this must be kind of
just a tourist.
early on in the,
No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find.
in the Batman, narrative.
Burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. The guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night, though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
What be that? No. Park at 6 a.m.
I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally.
Oswald Copperpot, really?
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Welp. Gonna give my opinions, although I think you've probably got a good idea so far. Really enjoying the narration side of things. The story seems pretty solid. I mean, obviously I'm pretty early on. The only slight negative to the story is that, you know, we've had a lot of origin stories. We've had an awful lot of, in the comics or video games or movies, of where Batman's met Catwoman or Catwoman has done X, or, you know, so those stories have been told quite a few times, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Controls of the game are okay. With combat, I feel it's pretty forgiving. I've only been using keyboard. I might decide to try out a 360 pad. Performance-wise, I've not had any problems. With Steam, a lot of folks have been complaining they've had performance-related issues, especially with lower-end GPUs. Now, as I said, I've not, and I've only tested the game with this one setup. So if I do get the opportunity, I'll try plugging in a lower-end graphics card, something like a GTX 760 or something like that, if I can. But overall, I'm quite enjoying the game. So check it out if it's your thing. But with all of that said, I'm going to get going. So, normal things, if you've enjoyed the video, do the subscribe-y thing, and share-y thing, and the like-y thing. But I'm going to get going. So take care of yourselves. Bye for now.